I'm at 0 hit points right now.
Yes, you woke up because you healed up to 0 hit points last session, and the sun is shining bright. And
I remember this.
yes, and you are in bed, and you all wake up.
I'm looking to go see that healer soon.
Right.
Am I even able to get out of bed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just kind of like you're walking woundedly, you know, you're walking slower than usual. If you do somehow get into combat, any standard action will drop you back down to negative. Like, because you're basically reopening your wounds type stuff.
All right, question. Can you describe the room we're in? I mean, this room that we're in here looks like the common room. So we're upstairs in the bedrooms. How many bedrooms are there? And where is Tangle? Is she sleeping with the other female person, or are they all
they're
in one bed?
You're up here. You're up north.
Oh, look at me.
There they are. That's cool.
On the right-hand side, zoom out a little bit if you want to find your character, and then zoom back in if you want.
Oh, I see. Cool, cool. Okay.
That's really cool.
Great, because Tango was like, I snore.
Mm-hmm. The rooms you're in have a nice rug that really ties the room together on the floor, as well as a strong box to store items in that only you and the innkeeper have keys to. It also has a little wash bin in the far corner where you can wash up and freshen up, and a desk, and with a chair with some drawers on each side, and a bed. These are fairly nice rooms, probably some of the best that this inn has to offer, and which is quite a good amount. And I'm getting feedback from someone. Is it you, Alex?
Is it?
I think it is. Ken, yes, you already +1 hit point. So anyone that's not wearing headphones should probably put some headphones on.
I have headphones on. What is +1 from sleeping?
Basically, if you are down hit points, you regain hit points by sleeping. And a normal 8-hour sleep is 1 hit point. Now, if you want to rest, or 1 hit point per level. If you want to rest doubly, or like stay in bed all day and rest, then you gain double the amount of hit points.
Wow, 2 hit points. That's amazing.
Yeah, level 1. It's just amazing, isn't it? So, you hear Quadrule, a knock on your door.
Okay. I slowly stagger.
Also, the doors have a little. It's like a little slot where you can unhinge to look through.
Okay.
Basically.
So I ask who's there, and then I open the slot just a little bit, just to get.
He's about to answer as you open the slot, and you see the kind old face of Father Zantus.
Oh, thank God!
Hello, my child. May I come in?
Abso-freaking-lutely. And so I open up the door, and I let him in.
Okay, Zantus. Let me see if I can find a token. Oh, here is a nice little token for him. Let me make him a little bit smaller. He comes in. He goes, I understand that you were wounded. I mean, I was there, of course.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of did one of those sick kicks off the back of a tiger, and then I got kind of beat down. So if you would be able to heal my wounds, that'd be fantastic.
Absolutely. 1 second here.
Wasn't it 1d8?
+1. Or whatever his level is, caster level is.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do the healing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Give me 1 second here.
Sure.
Sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to think on something stupid. Oh yes. Jesus Christ, Zach.
Too loud? Oh, it's crazy types.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's rattling the whole area?
It is, because the camera is on my little floaty table.
Okay. Well, anyways, he actually does not use Cure Light Wounds, but instead uses channel positive energy on you, and he is basically giving you back some life force.
Sweet.
You heal 8.
Okay, I'm still 1 down.
All right. Just 1 hit point?
Yeah, I've got 9 hit points total.
Okay. Is that enough, my child, he says?
Just saying, no guns.
I'm just trying to think, though, because he can only do this so many times a day. He still has Cure Light Wounds, right? He could...
Oh, yeah, he's got some stuff in him, for sure.
Okay, I'll ask. We're going to be leaving the city today. I'd really like to be at my full capacity. Is there anything else you can do for me?
Oh, I suppose so. And he heals you for 5 more hit points.
Thank you.
And
Can I take those as temp?
No, you cannot.
All right.
So you go up to your max value, I suppose, and he just thanks you again for helping out at the cemetery last night.
It was not a problem.
And you guys can pretty much do whatever. This takes like 5 minutes if you want to go into the common area or not. Just go ahead and move your characters there.
Ooh. Come on, Roxas.
There we go. All right. So Father Zantus heads back out and asks you where you're going. Quadrille.
Oh, we're hanging out together?
Yeah.
I said that Foxgrove asked us to go boar hunting today. He was quite adamant about it. We don't particularly care for boar. I'll eat it, but I think we're going to go and scout a little bit with him. And 2 birds, 1 stone it.
All right.
Speak for yourself. Roxas will enjoy that stuff.
Fair enough. I wish you well on your journey. Is there anyone else that needs healing? He asks.
Yeah, Roxas got into a bit of a scrap with a goblin dog.
All right. He bends down and kind of pets Roxas by the ears and kind of calm the creature down and let it know that he only means well. And Roxas seems to enjoy this by its subtle purring. And 7 hit points regained.
That works.
And he looks over at you, Muka, and says, "You're a little bit bruised. Let me see if I can mend those wounds." Heal 6 hit points, Muka. And he goes, "All right. Is there anything else you wish to ask me of, by chance?"
I think we're good for the moment.
What are the repercussions of last night? What do we need to do next?
He just puts a finger. He's just like, "Shh. Let's keep that to ourselves."
Are we the only ones in the common room, or no?
No, there's a few people here and
Oh,
about.
okay. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't feel like putting down 30 plus tokens.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't ask first, though. I probably should have asked. So.
It's all good. Yeah, as you step down into this area, it seems to be a lively breakfast, and let me see if I can. Yeah, there seems to be a little band playing some gentle morning music, and brunch is being passed out by a little halfling that you've come to know as Bethana Corwin. She's a little elderly halfling woman that has been very polite and kind of gone unnoticed until today, as you've had more time to just kind of absorb everything that's been going on. And Tangle is still asleep, which is fine.
Just imagine this tiny redhead little half-elf snoring to beat the band.
It's a big,
loud.
and you're pretty short, so it's a pretty big bed for you. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
she's sleeping diagonally across it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice sized bed, anyways. It's roughly the size of a queen size bed, so it's pretty decent. So yeah, and Father Zantus kind of leaves as he tells you all that last night is just a secret that needs to be kept between us and the sheriff. And he leaves. So yeah, you guys eat some breakfast, and a figure approaches in the door into the common area. You know this guy as Aldern Foxglove. He comes in and seeks you guys out. So he approaches Muka, obviously.
Obviously.
And he's like, hello, my fine sir. How are you? Okay.
Muka?
Good.
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted. Says, good, and yourself, ready for some boar hunting, and offers him some meat, bacon, hopefully.
Yes, I am extremely ready. I look forward to see what you and your party can do out there in the wild forest of the Tickwood.
In killing of boars.
Yes, I'm very stoked, and he's like, in fact, I worked out a little bit tonight. Last night, he says, and I bought a battle axe myself. You see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I aim, although not as tall as you, I aim to be just like you.
Man, he's kind of got a man crush.
Yeah. What's this? How old is he in comparison to me?
He's like probably mid-30s.
Okay, so he's older than me, and he aspires to be someone who.
He's still out, like late 20s, early 30s, and
okay.
He looks fairly well off.
All right.
Obviously, he's a nobleman. So
I'm just gonna tolerate him. You can tolerate some and smiles. That's all.
He kind of gives you a whole bro punch on the shoulder. And he's like, I can't wait. When do we head out?
I'll talk to the rest of them, see when they're ready.
Oh, very well. And so he comes over to you guys, Quadril and Roxy, and he goes, aren't we missing one person?
Yeah, I hear the thunder in the distance.
He kind of
I'm going to try and snore. Here we go.
Let's see.
I have to remember this is going on the internet. Oh, God.
He does not seem to hear it over the crowd in the tavern. But he goes, I assume that means that she is still sleeping, but it is well past sunrise. It is nearly 9 o'clock. I think, yeah, about 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'll go wake her up.
All right.
Roxas.
All right. So you knock on her door.
Yeah.
And Tangle.
Tangle.
Make perception check, actually.
Okay. Remind me again. Perception check is D20.
D20 plus your perception.
Thank you. I am looking for my perception on my character sheet.
If you don't have any ranks, use wisdom. Just use your wisdom modifier.
Perception. Is that a skill? Oh, it's a skill.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, okay.
Anytime I ask you to make a check, it's either a skill. It's probably a skill. All right, 11. You hear a knocking on your door.
Tangle gets up and takes a dagger from underneath her pillow, and she walks pads over to the door, and then at the top of her voice she yells, "Who is it?"
Yeah.
Hang on one sec.
I love Tangle.
Just Roxy.
Oh, it is you. Oh, good. Come in, quickly.
Hey, come on, Roxas. Mr. Foxgov is here. Remember, we agreed to go boar hunting with them, in case you're still in the mood.
Oh, the hunting of the boars, but it's barely morning. What time is it?
My guess is around 9 o'clock.
Oh, we have plenty of time. 3 more hours. And then Tangle jumps back in the bed and makes like she's about to go back to sleep.
Okay.
Let's see. Diplomacy? Is that in order?
Normally you can't really diplomatize other PCs.
Okay. All right.
And
just
then Tangle starts to sniff the air because the door is still open, I gather.
Just a fair warning. I don't think I'll be able to restrain Mooka or Quadril from going. They're pretty eager to get out.
We've got some business to go to. We need the shop, and we've got stuff to. Or I'm not there. Sorry.
Yeah, we have things to do. Speaking of
You
which,
You think?
Well, I smell breakfast. Have you had breakfast? Is there food here?
oh yeah, it's all free too.
Free food?
Well, yeah, you guys have been offered free food and lounging for all week because from Amika.
Completely free.
Well, then why didn't you say so? Tangle stands up on the bed, jumps up on it 3 times, and then jumps onto the floor.
All right.
She grabs her pack, and then she muscles by and she says, "Move out of my way. I'm hungry."
Sure thing.
She seems very
And then
eager.
she takes off for the common room.
All
Then she
right.
walks into the common room, and at the top of her voice she yells, "I'd like breakfast, preferably hot."
And the little halfling elderly lady brings some hot oatmeal-looking stuff with bits of meat and little slices of pear and apples on a side plate. And she goes, "Here you go."
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The most I can ask for my magnificent performance last night. And she walks over to a table and heartily smells it.
Very well.
Can you roll a smell check or something?
No, it's you just do. You smell it and it smells great.
All right, so Tangle dives in, and every time she gets a piece of meat, she sniffs it and throws it on the table.
All right. And Aldern Foxglove goes, "So, what time do we head out now that you have your friend up?"
We have to see about some shopkeeping first, but then
Very well.
does afternoon work? Early afternoon.
I suppose early afternoon can work. Yes.
How many days are we looking to hunt for?
Oh, this is just today. I expect nothing less than going out and especially with him. He points over to Mooka, and if he can't find a boar in one day, then he is not the man I thought he was.
Oh.
But he doesn't say this towards like Mooka. You're over there, you know. So.
I have no doubt in Mooka's abilities. We'll definitely find a boar. I was just curious because we do need to see about. I have a man to meet about some wine,
All right.
and we're looking to buy some items. So.
Fair enough.
But yeah, we'll let Tangle finish eating here.
All right.
Or it sounds like she's already done. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's done.
Yeah, she seems to be gorging herself.
Yeah, basically.
So, time out for 1 second. Let me find something. Where are you? That's not it. I thought I had it open earlier, but I do not. It should only take me a quick second to find it. I've been trying to find it all this time during the conversation. That's so if things haven't seemed all that organic, that's probably why. But is it in here? No, it's not in there. I know it's around here somewhere. Nope. Sauce. Is it in here? Aha! I found you. Okay, very nice. All right. So, a few minutes pass by, and everyone except for Ken roll a d20.
I also say that Tangle, she's kind of close to me. I hear I'm gonna walk up to Tangle too, but keep going. I ask her if she'd like to put her rogue skills to use today in town. Nice. I'd say that the shop stalls are the perfect place to, use her talents.
So, you have noticed my talents, have you?
Well,
Did you enjoy the show last night?
I did indeed. I think I was referring more to your wink wink, your more illicit talents rather than the performance talents.
We speak the same language.
You know
Worry
what I
not.
mean.
I understood what you meant.
Okay.
So,
sounds
is this
good.
a formal invitation to join your band of merry wanderers?
I'm sorry, I was reading. What did you say?
Is this a formal invitation to join your band of merry wanderers?
I wouldn't really call it my band, but I would say that for our own safety, as long as we're all in this town, we might as well stick together. I think Roxy, Muka, and I plan to stick around and stick together. You're more than welcome to join us.
Agreed. It's more. I think Roxas would appreciate having some help on the front lines.
Well, I do admit that I like this silent woman and her big furry animal, so I will accompany you. And you say we are going shopping? Because I happen to know that shopping is one of my favorite things to do. Although I'm not very fond of spending gold, I make my way around.
We're looking to sell all the stuff that Roxy is unfortunately carrying right now, so we'll do that, and then we do need to figure out a way to get some healing power into the team, so we're going to look for a wand, and then I have a guy to see about some wine, and maybe we can get you guys some wine too if you want it.
It sounds like a good plan to me. And shopping also means food carts nearby often, and I love food. Let's go. And Tangle jauntily walks over. She pats her daggers, her pack, grabs her pack, and walks to the front door in a jaunty sort of way.
Alright, is everyone finished up? Alright, Muka, lead us on out.
All right. So you guys head out.
Out into the door.
We'll assume it's somewhere over here.
Yeah. Let's not get all, think things are exactly the way they seem on the map.
Don't criticize my door placement skills.
It's more like don't criticize me just making a lounging spot for the PCs.
Hey, all things considered, you're doing a good job with these maps.
Sweet.
You're a cartographer of sorts.
Sure, whatever. Keep sucking that. You know what? Anyways, so let me point out some things about Sandpoint that you noticed about Sandpoint last time. Just we're too busy doing
Killing goblins.
Yeah, killing goblins. So where are you? Here you are. So Sandpoint is basically a small town of roughly 1,200 people. There is an old lighthouse that people say that called the Old Light, and people say it used to emit a bright light, and so they just called it a lighthouse. Also, the town has a saying.
Used to?
Yeah, it's kind of like ruined. All right. Yeah,
Thank you.
where I'm pinging is where the thingy at the tavern is. So,
Do you have any other music? We got the in music going on still.
yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
No music for you. And it just seems like people are kind of living their own lives here, and people seem even friendlier to you than they did earlier. Obviously, because you are now considered heroes in most people's eyes for helping out with that goblin raid. But also there is... Yeah, that's pretty much what you've gathered from Sandpoint at this point in time. So, yeah.
Cool.
It's like a broken lighthouse. Rock on.
Where was... Oh, no, go ahead.
Go ahead. We need to find the serpent feathered one.
That's exactly what I was going to ask, yeah.
Alright, the serpent feather. You ask around, and it is the feathered serpent. It is number 44, and it's actually right close to you.
Where it's right down the street.
Yep, it's on Rum Street.
Alright, I think we're all going to head there.
Alright, you enter the shop, and it is a very cramped and cluttered shop that smells of a strange mixture of incense, spice, and dust. It could use a good cleaning. Come down the stairs. Keep in mind, this is a very small shop, so it's like imagine almost like a, oh gosh, Dr. Seuss style, like small, skinny, and two-story house, you know. So this old man, an exotic-looking character with bright blue eyes, and he's not quite old actually, long red hair, and bronze-colored skin, and his eyes are wide of excitement when he sees you. And who's all in there? Is everyone in there, or only a select few?
Yeah, everyone's present.
Okay. He goes, new customers. It's been so long. As you can see when you look down, and you see that the entryway is kind of covered in dust. Like, not very many people visit this place. He goes, what can I aid you for? How can I help you?
We're looking for a wand of cure light wounds, and it looks around at the, I don't know, horrible looking.
There's like all this stuff. I mean, just like random things and tools of the trade, just like from the mundane to the cool. And he goes, come here, and he goes behind a desk and shows you his wares, his special wares, as he calls them. He goes, I have something quite interesting. You said you need a wand of cure light wounds, yes?
Yes, that is what we are looking for.
All right. Well, may I interest you? And he looks at you, Muka, and he pulls out something cool. whoosh, and it's a battle axe. And he goes, but not just any battle axe. And he just kind of like thinks, he whispers something to it, and it lights up in electricity.
A glowing electric axe.
Yeah,
I like
basically. It 2,000 gold pieces for this.
We're gonna go ahead and pass on that one. It's very nice.
Very nice, but not exactly what we're looking
Very
for.
well. And he's like kind of looking. He's not really looking at what he's grabbing, and he whispers a command word back to the axe, and it goes back to normal. But it's also like very pretty. Like the metal work is kind of wavy on the metal. It's like kind of dark, ranges from dark grays to black to silver on
Like
the
Damascus
metalwork.
steel.
Yeah, pretty much like Damascus steel, and it has a very ornate handle, but nothing too gaudy. It's just very ornate.
Nice.
And he puts that back in there. And he's like, "Let me see if I can find something." While he's kind of like keeping eye contact with you, and he goes, "Ah, what's this?" And he holds out a small ring, and he goes, "A ring of protection? I think that's what this is." That's a pretty penny, though. So and he goes, I think this feels like a wand. He goes, yes, this is, and he holds out this wand. And he goes, this wand is a wand of Cure Light Wounds. It has about 50 uses. And it's 750 gold pieces.
You got some kind of payment plan?
Give a layaway service.
I can hold this item in stock for you for 1/4 of its cost.
Do you have any work that needs to be done besides dusting?
Oh, I can't really think of any.
What kind of discount do we get for saving your whole city yesterday?
Oh, I mean, well, that's very kind and noble of you. I didn't even know the town was attacked yesterday, to be honest. What happened to the town? Is everything all right?
A band of goblins. Yes, it was a band
They're
of
singing
goblins.
horrible music.
Multiple bands of goblins. I'm quite surprised you didn't hear anything.
Oh, and I keep myself busy. Oh.
Do you have no quests? You have nothing that needs to be retrieved or taken care of?
Loves, anything
Not
like
right now.
Somebody you need us to off? I mean, we can do that.
No, why would I do that?
Okay, that's a little crazy.
He goes, why would I need you to off someone? Are you with the
I was just kidding.
Scarnettis?
I was just kidding.
He kind of eyes you a little bit.
750. We have what, 200-ish together.
Yeah, and then when we sell that stuff, I bet we get less than 50 gold for all the stuff we picked up.
Right. I suppose someone could try like diplomatically ask him, or maybe I could intimidate him.
He goes, well, if while you guys are kind of talking amongst yourselves, he sees you guys kind of just huddled around. And
Give me some time to think about this.
He puts down the wand and reaches out. Well, I do have 2 potions of Cure Light Wounds for 50 gold pieces apiece.
We'll get back to you. We're a little underfunded at the moment. We're gonna see how much our little treasure stash fetches.
You're here to sell as well. I love to buy random odds and ends. What do you have?
Well, let's see. We have a various assortment of weapons.
Did you write it down?
Yes, I did.
All right, cool.
We have a various assortment of weapons with us. And for starters, we have this lovely masterwork horse chopper.
Okay.
I've seen it kill dogs.
Yep, just in the right hands, it is certainly very useful. We have 4 high-quality short swords. She puts those on the table.
All right.
We have this, let's see what else do we got here. We have this whip It was used to defeat a mighty warrior of orc ancestry last night. So, as you can see, it is quite effective in battle. We have 3 torches.
We need
2
to save some
torches. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, 2 torches.
I know he has light, but also only one source of light. I suppose we can throw a torch. I don't know. I think we should.
Yeah, so 2 torches.
If we're not gonna throw it all in, then we might as well keep them.
I mean, how much is a torch? Like
1 copper
solar?
piece.
Right. So I mean, come on, what's that?
Yeah, that's okay.
Might as well. All right, we'll be keeping the torches then.
Okay.
Let's see. We also have 6 dog cleavers.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
And perhaps, most importantly of all, 2 studded leather armor sets. Special,
Nice.
cleaned last night,
All right.
and high quality.
All right. Make a diplomacy check to kind of sell that. Nice. Okay.
Ooh.
You
was
can
ready.
see him. He's like eyeing you. Like he really wants your business. It seems, because he's just like, oh, okay. Well, how about this? I'll give you. Let me pull up my calculator here. I'll give you 38 gold pieces for those for both studded leather armors as a group. If any of you want to use like an appraise skill or anything that's near, you can.
Appraise?
Yes.
Like, what does appraise do again? It lets you identify what it is.
Yeah, and like see if he's giving you a good deal or not.
I have a 0 in it.
I have a 0.
You can still
But
use it.
intellect
You
needs
don't
a
have
Anyone got sense motion?
motive.
Yeah, motive.
I do.
All right, Quadrule, you seem to sense that he's reluctant about giving you that much for it, but he's going to because he wants your business in the future. So it seems like he's
It's a good deal.
yeah.
Because they're goblin low leathers too.
Yeah,
He's gonna have a tough
they're
market
just
to sell
small.
them. Oh,
So-
okay, right.
All right, we'll take that.
All right, and he hands you 38 gold pieces.
All right, I just remembered we had 20 in the 20 collected last night. This was completely accumulated, so now we now have 58. That's
Okay.
to the group.
And he
See,
goes,
I split that. Out of that 20, I gave myself 5. Do we just want to take a fourth of the 38 right now, and we'll each keep track of gold and then pool it later?
The
Or do
20
we
was
wanna-
never distributed. That's the thing.
yeah,
I just
only distribute gold if the quartermaster says, "All right, now we'll distribute it."
Okay.
Yeah.
let's see what the sum total is first.
And
That 50 gold that we got was given directly to us, though, right?
Yeah, that was directly to us.
Okay, that makes sense.
And
I
second.
fixed it.
Okay, question. So
Mhm.
the 50 gold that we got last night was given directly to us. That
Yes.
means split it up
Yes.
or not?
No.
no, it was each
We
of you
each
got
got
50 gold.
Oh, okay. Got it.
What happened was we got 20 gold, and then we were each like, "Oh, let's split it," blah blah blah. But we never actually did split it. But I thought we did.
Yeah,
So,
it was kind of kept in the group fund.
which is okay. I'm good with that.
So what else was it? 4 short swords.
4 short swords.
That
Okay.
masterwork one. Huh? Huh?
And the whip that reduced a mighty warrior of orc descent to tears.
Okay.
Oh, right, there was the masterwork, whatever, you know. And we left the
I worded it like that so it wasn't technically a lie.